Hello, I'm Dr. Stephen Andrew Missick. I'm running for Texas State Legislature, HD 18. I live in Shepherd, Texas, and I pastor the church, King of Saints, in Cleveland, Texas. I'm running and I need your vote. So I'm an author of many books. I've served 30 years in the military. I got 2 combat deployments to Iraq. I served as a combatant for half of my military career, and then I transitioned into the chaplaincy. So right now I'm a military chaplain in the National Guard, and I've served the state of Texas National Guard during a deployment, and I spent 4 years on the border mission. So working on the border, I know everything about the border and what we need to do to secure it. And I'm telling you that the border, that's one of the primary issues that we face, and we need to tackle the issue of the border. I am a conservative Republican. I'm pro-life and for traditional biblical values. I believe that our constitutional liberties are under attack, and we need to vigorously defend them. And we need somebody representing us in Austin who's going to fight for conservative values and policies that empower all Americans to succeed and have opportunities to excel. That's what we want to do, is create opportunities for many people. I also want to say that one of the objectives I have serving in the legislature is we have to tackle the issue of Colony Ridge. This is a huge hub of, it's a sanctuary district. There's a lot of cartel activity there. There's illegal aliens, and it's really bad. These people are being exploited. There's a lot of drugs, violence, prostitution going on in that area. And Colony Ridge is expected, there's 70,000 or 75,000 people, migrants that settled there, and it's expected to grow to 250,000 very, very soon. And this is a great burden on the people of these counties here. So we need to have somebody stand up and defend the local people against these corrupt land developers, whatever you want to call them, and stand up for what's right to preserve our communities and our traditional way of life. We need somebody that's going to stand up and champion the common people against some corrupt rich person's sinister agenda, and an agenda which is harmful to our community and in the end also harmful to our nation. I put up several videos that you can watch where I explain my policy positions, and I have videos where I advocate for myself, my policies, and talk about the incumbent. We're not going to talk about the incumbent right now. We're going to talk about me and what I want to accomplish. I'm going to try to focus on who I am and what I want to do to serve the people. That's what it's about. This is not about me. This is about addressing the problems that are facing our community, problems that need to be confronted and resolved now, immediately, because these are immediate problems that need especially what's going on in Colony Ridge. So we're only weeks away. There's voting going on right now for the constitutional amendments. You need to go out and vote. But the way I look at it, and this is just the way it is too, the campaign starts in earnest on Election Day of November, which is just about a week away. And I'm going to start vigorously campaigning. If you want to come and participate and help, as I mentioned in other videos, Wednesday night, 7 o'clock at King of Saints, we're having these Pray for America prayer meetings where you can meet me, we can talk about what we need to do for this campaign, pray for our country, and organize to get me elected. But like I said, it's not about me. It's about what I can do to advance republicanism and conservatism, because I think that's the true solutions we have. A lot of the problems we're having in our nation right now is because we're off our moorings, right? You got this Marxist agenda, wokeism. We need to stand up against that. I want to mention that I'm also the Make America Great Again candidate. I am the MAGA candidate. I've seen Trump in person 4 times, and just look, just give it a grade. 4 years of Trump, where we were as a nation versus where we are now. So we need, Trump's policies worked. Trump's policies brought peace and security and opportunity for America, but also around the world. We had ISIS on the run 4 years ago. Now Hamas is growing and endangering us all. So we need to have peace through strength. So we need to pray for our country where we're at now. And I also want to put out in this video upcoming campaign events, what I'm going to be doing in November. So these dates are there. If you want to come and participate, just let me know. I also have ways to follow and contact me on this video. But now is the time to be active. This election is pivotal. This is going to be the most consequential and historical election in our nation's history. We have the choice to stop Joe Biden and put, hopefully, Donald J. Trump back in office. But all the elections across the board are very important. And it's time for people to stand up and push back against this left-wing agenda for the betterment of our country and for the future. I mean, for our children. But things are so bad. And people say, well, what about the future of our kids and grandkids? Well, the problems that are emerging from radical leftism are affecting us now. This isn't something that's going to happen in a far off date. This is something that's starting to affect us now. And it's time for us to take these issues very seriously and stand up and fight for our country. Now, it's true, I went to January 6th to stand with President Trump, and that's what we need to do, is peacefully organize and voice our concerns. This is a constitutional republic. We have a constitutional system, and we need to engage it. And people complain about our country's in decline, or going down to hell in a handbasket and things like that. Well, I mean, this is the time for you to get organized. This is for time for you to vote, for you to have a voice in your government, for you to change the direction our country's going. Because right now we're going off a cliff. We need to turn around and get back to the constitutional principles and the Bill of Rights, the principles that made our nation great. So we need to make America great again. And that's why I want to ask that you vote for me. We need 10,000 votes to beat Ernest Bale. So hopefully I can count on you, and tell other people. I think that another thing we need to do is people need to be informed about Colony Ridge, what's going on there, and Ernest Bale's involvement in that. So I have plenty of videos, plenty of push cards, and if you need anything, contact me and let me know. And at these events, I have all kinds of cards and pamphlets and booklets that I have available. And I'm going to have 2 books out soon that I'm going to have campaign events where I'll have my books out there. My book about renewing America greatness, and another book just about the campaign and what we're doing and our goals and agenda and policies that we're going to implement when I win, what I'm going to do for the citizens of HD18, the citizens of Liberty, San Jacinto, and Hardin County. So thank you. God bless you. Please be involved. Let's tackle the issue of Colony Ridge. Right now, I'm the only candidate that's going to stop Colony Ridge and close it down, and that's I think that's the primary issue. There's a lot of other things that are important, and like I said, I'm a red-blooded conservative that believes in all the policies that we like: pro-life, traditional values, school choice. I'm a conservative Republican. I'm a true believer in those things because I want to benefit everybody, Americans of all walks of life. So that's my intention, that's my goal, and I hope that you support me so I can serve you, serve the people of our counties, East Montgomery County as well, because some of the East Montgomery County falls in our district here. So stay in touch. I got more videos, more information coming out, and please share this information so that we can make a big difference and save our country. For us, the election is March 5th, 2024. We need to win decisively our March 5th, 2024, so we can close down Colony Ridge, number one. Number two, if we win decisively, I'll start immediately working to close down Colony Ridge. But we don't want to go to runoff, right? We want to take care of this and have our candidate, me, the true Republican candidate, and the in-Colony Ridge candidate, win decisively on March 5th. So let's do it. Let's let people know what's going on out there. Let's let people know who's responsible for it. And let's get something done to save our community before it's too late. Because if we don't change course in 2024, it's going to be really bad for our counties. It's really sad. I've talked to people on campaigning. People are giving in to despair and want to move out and leave, even though their family's been here for generations, because of the damage that's been done by the incumbent. So we don't have to do that. Instead of leaving, let's have him leave Austin and put somebody that's going to stand for you and protect you and enable you to have a good future here, where your family came from and where you settled and chose to live. That's what we need to do, is create a future for the residents, not a future for the cartels, not a future for corrupt land developers, so-called land developers, but a future for the common people that have lived here their whole lives and people whose families lived here for generations. Let's renew opportunities and security for them. So thank you. God bless you, and I hope to see you soon.